Okay folks, today I'm going to show you these vintage Porsche 3-barrel carburetors. You'll see more in the listing, but I kind of wanted to give you an overview of them because there's certain things that the pictures just can't illustrate. So anyway, we have two different ones here. The first one is a 40 IDA 3C. It has a serial number of 929, which I believe means it's pretty early. Real nice shape on this one. They look like they're just carbs that probably came off a car pretty early and have been in storage for a long time. I don't know what you call these, velocity stacks are still here. They have some pitting and things on them, but they're not all dented up and nasty. The fuel line and everything looks original. I'm not even certain if these carbs had ever been apart before I took the tops off of them here. I just wanted to show you the insides are not major corroded or anything like that. There's like this white oxidation on them, but it scrapes off with your fingernail and doesn't leave any pitting behind. So anyway, it is what it is. Same deal within the bowls of the carburetor. It's got that same kind of calcification, I would call it. I don't know what you would call it. It might just be old evaporated fuel or something like that, but if you scrape it with your fingernail, it comes off. So that should disappear during the rebuild process. Both floats move up and down as they should. The air fuel screws, let me see, I had a screwdriver here, all of them turn. They're a little tight, but you'll be able to get them out of there. Let me see if I can do this without or while holding the camera. It's going to make it kind of tough, but let me see what I can do here. I'm not sure if you could even see what I'm pointing at, but anyway, you can see it moves, and then butterflies, same deal. Butterflies move really nice. You can see they all move and snaps back shut. So this is the 40 IDA 3C. Then we'll move over. You can see the gasket's there, but it's nasty. Of course, you're going to replace that. Same deal with this one. Velocity stacks are intact, not all bent up, show some pitting. The insides are clean. Nasty gasket. Insides are clean on this one. Some of that same calcification that I was talking about, but nothing to write home about. Both floats move. They don't seem to drop back down very easy, but. And the number on this one is 40 IDA 3C1. I think the difference is the side of the engine it was on. It's the side that the throttle is on. You can see these are facing the same direction. This one just has a stub with the throttle on this side. This one has the stub on this side with the throttle on that side. Anyway, I'll show you. Oh, this one does have a chip right here. Looking at this carburetor, there's caps in 3 of them. One's open. Same with this. There's caps in these 3, and this one's open. So I don't think that's an issue other than cosmetic. And then I'll show you the butterflies on this guy. Same deal. Opens all the way. Snaps shut. Very cool. What else can I show you? The externals of these, other than that one chip I just mentioned, are very nice. There's no pitting or funkiness, no cracks or welds or breaks or anything. Just real clean. Finally, the intake manifolds I'm going to have on another listing. I think they're from a 66, just based on the 66 on this casting, and I believe they might be magnesium. I'll test them later, but they're quite light. So they very well could be magnesium based on this grayish color. If you look at the color of the intake versus the color of the aluminum carb body, you can see it's quite a bit darker gray. So I'll do a magnesium test on it so we'll know what they are, but either way, I assume they're original to the carburetors. They look like they have been on here forever. I have the nuts and the washers as well. Those will be in the picture of the description, but you see there's a really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an oversight. I just realized I didn't show you that these ones are moving on this carburetor. I should have done this on the other one. It's much easier to turn these when it's like this. But anyway, all of them move. Everything's cool. The floats I didn't want to take out to show you the full insides because they are factory wired in here, and I thought it was really cool that that had never been messed with before. Needless to say, you're going to have to take the floats out to clean it all out and everything anyway, but it's kind of nice to get things in virgin condition. Anyway, if you've been looking for either of these carburetors or the intake manifold for your special Porsche, don't miss it. They started making these 8 or 40 IDA 3C and 3C1 carburetors a few years ago. Keep in mind that the early ones are serial numbered, the later ones are date coded, and even more so, the current ones aren't made in Italy. They're you'll see ones that have just a Weber W here and say Weber. That's not original to your Porsche, and I'm sure you want your Porsche to be original. These are real deal production, made in Italy Weber carburetors. So guys, don't miss them. These rarely come up for sale, especially in this kind of survivor condition. Most have been restored to death, or you don't really know what you're getting. These, like I said, based on this gasket and just the condition, I don't think they've ever been apart or played with or anything. And finding a set that's still free, not frozen shafts or frozen idle screws or whatever it might be, is very rare. So don't miss them, guys.